Permission Marketing by Seth Godin. Now, this book gives you a very big picture overview of how to do marketing the right way in today's day and age. It's an amazing book on understanding how to go from making a stranger into a friend, into a consumer, into a customer of yours. Not only that, Seth Godin will explain to you how to structure your marketing such that people will welcome your marketing into their lives rather than run away from your marketing. Okay, so before we go into some of the big ideas from this book, let's first talk about what is permission marketing. And I'm going to contrast two different kinds of marketing: permission marketing and interrupt-based marketing. What is interrupt-based marketing? Interrupt-based marketing is what you see on television. They interrupt your experience by running ads on it, right? Suddenly you're watching your favorite TV show and suddenly there is an interruption and they're in your face talking about a car or TV or something like that. That's interrupt-based marketing. On the other hand is permission-based marketing. Now, permission-based marketing is all about only marketing once the consumer has shown interest in your product or service. And the way it works is, let's say someone comes to your website and they opt in to receive something of value from you in exchange for their email address, in exchange for their contact information. What happens here is the consumer has said, hey, I'm interested in your product or service, and now you're able to actually reach out to them and communicate with them again and again. That is the distinction here. Because the consumer has shown interest in your product or service, now you have their permission to actually reach out to them and educate about the product and service, or educate them about their pain, their frustration. On the other hand is interrupt-based marketing, where there's a television ad which has nothing to do with what you are just watching, or nothing to do with you. You may not be interested in buying a car right now. You may not be interested in buying a TV right now, but that ad is in your face and they are forcing that ad down your throat. That is interrupt-based marketing. On the other hand, with permission-based marketing, you've shown interest, you are interested, you opted in for something free, and now the business is now able to reach out to you as a consumer and communicate with you. So very important distinction there. Permission-based marketing is the future of marketing. Interrupt-based marketing is the past of marketing. The next big idea is the 3 keys to permission-based marketing, and what I call it the acronym RAP. It is relevant, it's anticipated, and it is personal. Why is it relevant? Because only when the consumer has shown interest, only when they have shown interest, do we actually engage in a marketing effort with them. So it's highly targeted, highly relevant, right? Why is it anticipated? Because now you actually tell them what's more to come. Once they opt in for something for free, once they decide to take that free thing from your website, now they're anticipating more of this because you're able to help them with their pain, with their frustration, with their challenge. So the consumer is excited to hear from you. They want more information on their topic. They want to learn about that. And then P stands for personal. It is highly personalized because the consumer showed interest in a very specific thing on your website or on your in your business, and now you're actually being able to give that information to them. So it's not general. In terms of interrupt-based marketing is the exact opposite of that. It's not relevant. It could be anything. It is not anticipated. You're not anticipating those ads in your TV, and it's not personal. It's not personalized for you. It is completely generic. It's completely random. So 3 key components: RAP, all right? Relevant, anticipated, and personal. That's really important in permission marketing. The next big idea is building trust through frequency of communication. Now, this is something that is very expensive for interrupt-based marketing, because every time you have to communicate to your audience, now you have to buy ads and you have to spend money on ads. On the other hand, when it comes to permission marketing, it is free, because once you have someone's email address and you're using an email service provider, you're able to send email to them on a consistent basis. You're able to educate them. And as you educate them, as you frequently communicate with them, you build trust with them. Trust comes as a result of frequency of communication. It's really required. You have to be able to frequently communicate with your audience in order to build trust with them. That's why you see so much advertising. They're trying to frequently be in front of you. But with permission marketing, you don't need to spend any money on media, because you can actually get in front of them for free, using your email service provider as a way to communicate with your audience. So really powerful. Permission marketing is all about having that permission and building that trust with your audience now through frequency. Frequency is extremely expensive in normal cases in advertising, but in permission marketing, it is free. And the same comes for, like, let's say even this YouTube channel right now where I'm talking to you on 2000 books. It's completely free for me to do that, right? I'm consistently able to stay in front of you guys. I'm consistently able to teach you about these books and these ideas, and hence you build trust with me over time. So that's really important to understand this frequency of communication, especially because it is free. it really makes a big difference, and that is really powerful. And the next big idea is the 4 stages of a customer. And as you will see in these 4 stages, these are increasing levels of permission. Now let's talk about the first stage. The first stage is a stranger. The customer doesn't know about you, the consumer doesn't really care about you, and that's a stranger. The second stage is when they become a friend. They know you and they want to hear from you. That's when they've given you more permission to stay in touch with them and communicate with them. The third stage is when they become a customer. Now you have even more permission to actually be able to communicate with them, to be able to stay in touch with them. And the fourth stage is when they become a repeat customer, or when they refer you to other customers. Now they become a highly valued customer. So this is when you have even more permission to actually be able to communicate with them, because they really trust you. So as you can see, the level of trust is going up from a stranger to a friend to a consumer to a repeat consumer, right? The level of trust keeps going up as they become more of a customer. And not only that, your level of permission is also going up as you're going from a stranger to friend to customer to repeat customer, right? Higher permission because they're a customer now, higher level of trust as they become a customer. All of those things are coming as a result of you being able to communicate with them, as a result of permission marketing. The next big idea is to think of permission marketing just like dating. Now, what happens with dating? When you meet someone, let's say you're a guy, you meet some girl, you talk to her, and now what you want to get her contact information so that you can ask her out on a date. Same with permission marketing. What do? When someone lands on your website, you offer them something of interest and you want their contact information in return. You say, okay, if I get your contact information, I'll give you more of this stuff. I'll give you more education about this stuff. And as a result, they opt in, they give you their contact information. Now, what's the next step? Once they come out on a date with you, once the girl comes out on a date with you and you are able to get in front of her, you're able to talk to her, you're able to teach her about yourself in some ways, and you're able to convince her to want to go on a future date. Same with permission marketing. When someone comes into your business and they opt in and they give you their information, and now you send them an email or two educating them about your product or service, about their pain, their frustration, now they're more interested because they see that you have something that they want. You have a solution to their problem, their pain. So now they're more interested. Now, as we go down this dating path, the third step might be now you actually become more significant to each other. Maybe you start dating more regularly. Same with permission marketing. Now the person wants to listen to more of you. They want to get that email. They want to learn about that product, that service, that pain that they have, and how you can help them solve their pain. The fourth step is actually making an engagement offer, or maybe saying, hey, would you marry me? Same with the fourth step might be that in your relationship, now you're so deep in the relationship that you want to marry this girl. So you make an offer, you make a proposal to marry the girl. Same with the permission marketing. Once you have taught the customer enough, once you've told a lot about them, you've built trust. You build trust with frequency of communication. You've constantly been there for them, explaining to them everything about the product, the service. Now the consumer is interested and they really want to buy, and you make an offer. You make an offer for a sale and the consumer buys. That is the same as the girl saying, okay, yes, I will marry you. And then it is getting married and having family. Same with the consumer, same with permission marketing. You make them a customer and then you make a repeat customer, or you have them refer other customers to you. So again, if you think of it from the dating point of view, it's really simple. You're taking the person, you're increasing that level of trust. You have more and more and more permission from that person to communicate with them, to be in touch with them, to offer them products and services. It's amazing how similar this is, right? So think of permission marketing just like you think of dating. Don't try to just go for trying to marry the girl the first time you see her. That's what advertising does. Instead, you go through the whole process of seeing her, to asking her out on a date, to going on a date, to making her your girlfriend, then asking her to marry you, and then actually getting married. All of these steps are part of the process. You're increasing your permission, you're increasing your trust level with that person. And now let me show you how we actually do permission marketing here at 2000 Books. So you'll actually get to see the example of how it all works together. So for example, maybe you started listening to our podcast, right? Or maybe you started watching our YouTube videos, whatever came first. You started to know me, You went from a stranger to knowing me, and over time you became a friend. You actually started to like what I was saying. You built trust with me. You built more and more trust with me. Maybe you listened to one episode, and then you listened to 10 episodes. Now you listen to 50 episodes. Maybe you watch one video, 10 videos, 50 videos. Over time, you begin to trust me. I become a trusted advisor in some ways to you. And while you're watching to my YouTube videos or my podcast, you listen to me make a call to action. I say, hey, by the way, if you're interested in this, if you're interested in learning how to meditate, if you're interested in learning how to read a book for maximum learning, if you're interested in getting an action guide for this book, if you're interested in getting the 10 key ideas from this book, go to my website and download it. Now, what has happened there? I have actually asked you to raise your hand. I have asked you to show me interest in the thing that I'm offering. And once I know that you're interested in that and you give me your information in exchange for that free meditation audio or the free guide on that book or the free action guide or whatever it is, once I know that you're interested in the topic, now I start that communication process with you. Now I start to communicate with you. Now I build more and more and more trust with you because I have your permission to be able to communicate with you. You should read my emails. Read my emails carefully. You will see how I'm constantly trying to increase that level of permission, how I'm constantly trying to communicate with you and build a relationship with you. I'm not just making an offer and saying, hey, here it is for sale, just go and buy this. No, you're gonna notice that. You should read my emails. You'll see that how we're building this trust with you over time. And that's really crucial. If you're gonna build an online business, if you're gonna build a business of any kind, you got to learn how to write your emails, how to structure your information such that you build trust with your audience, you build constant trust with your audience. And now what happens is, as I keep teaching you about that product or service, about that idea, over time you get interested, and then I make you an offer for the big product, for the big service or whatever we have to offer, for a big course or something like that, for something more in depth, something more in detail, something that will take you like 10 levels deeper than what the first freebie would have taken you. So we take you down this whole permission funnel, almost this whole trust funnel in some ways, from someone who is a stranger all the way to becoming a customer. Think about how your journey has been with 2000 books, how you went from being a stranger to becoming a customer. Now, it is really powerful how permission marketing and how trust-based marketing really works in today's day and age. So if you're interested in starting or growing your online business and applying these principles into your business, and because you want to have that freedom that you always desired, and if you want to get these results really fast, you have to have a coach, you have to have a mentor. That is the fastest way to progress. And if you are interested in having me coach you in order to build your business, come apply for my coaching program, 2000books.com/apply. I think the applications will be closing down soon. So if you are interested in getting coached by me in order to grow your business, to build your business, to grow your business, come apply for my coaching program, 2000books.com/apply. All right, guys, see you later. Bye-bye.